Good evening and welcome to a new episode of our program, The Daily Debate. It's Wednesday evening. I'm Yasmin Bakir, and tonight we're going to be shedding light on the 5th edition of the Egypt Can Conference, which is currently taking place in Cairo under the chairmanship of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Now, Egypt Can Conference this year is attended by 65 of the biggest Egyptian investors abroad. Also, in addition to representatives of ministries as well as the head of major companies and civil society organizations, Egypt Development Partners, including also businessmen, investors at high-level delegation and financial figures. Now, what is the aim and the target of Egypt Can? What change has it brought this time during its 5th edition? And we're going to be talking about the integration between different markets and how it can be penetrating the Egyptian economy, the vision of the Egyptians living abroad and how they see the Egyptian economy, how can they benefit or how have they been benefiting the Egyptian economy is what we're going to be talking about this evening. In a very couple of moments shortly, my guest will be joining me in. Right before we kick off, here's a look at a report which tells you what exactly is Egypt Can.
The conference, entitled Egypt Can, is held from the 16th to 17th of October in the new administrative capital, under the patronage of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Egypt Can is attended by 65 of the biggest Egyptian investors abroad, in addition to representatives of ministries, heads of major companies, and civil society organizations, along with Egypt's development partners, businessmen, investors, and high-level Egyptian business and finance figures. The conference aims at integrating the role of Egyptian investors abroad into development efforts, as well as promote Egypt's investment climate. President el-Sisi stated that the state pays attention to stimulating investment, achieving sustainable development in all fields, and developing plans by benefiting from the successful international expertise, with giving focus to Egyptians who succeeded abroad. The two-day conference is being held under the organization and participation of the Ministry of Immigration and Egyptian Expatriate Affairs, along with the Ministry of Planning and Administrative Reform. The Egypt Can Conference sheds light on the readiness of Egyptian expats to provide expertise to the country, the very thing that encourages the state to continue organizing this conference and allocate sessions to serve the development issues and efforts along with investment opportunities within the country, so as to achieve the goals of sustainable development for Egypt's 2030 vision.